Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Can you share with me the differences between the first show that we did last year to this one?
Much bigger, many more people, much more successful in the fact that the first time we did it, no one knew really what to expect. So many companies from New York didn't even come down to the bourse. Many out-of-towners did not come back from the board, did not come into New York to visit. This time we had probably 500 companies on the floor at any given time. Many people came from all over America, California, Texas, Chicago, Canada, many companies, wholesalers, retailers, and they enjoyed it. They said it just made life much easier than having to travel overseas. They saw a tremendous amount of goods, met many people, and it was just a tremendous atmosphere. It was such a good feeling atmosphere. People bought and sold, met old friends. It was the old trading floor good feeling. It was a pleasure. The major shows obviously have an advantage that it's a much bigger venue. You have many more companies, you have many more outsiders coming. On the other hand, it is so big that you really don't have time to sit down and talk to anyone. You don't have time to visit anyone. And you really don't see all the inventory at one time, so to say. On a smaller show, there's much more one-on-one relationships. You can sit and talk. You can walk up and down the aisles, take a glimpse at everyone's goods, and then come back again. So you really get a much better understanding and picture of what's available and the price in a smaller show. Very important, it's much easier to develop a relationship. Here in the club, people have more time to talk to you. It's a 4-day show. There's plenty of time. You have enough time to sit with each and every vendor and customer, spend a considerable amount of time, and make plans for the future, which in a big show, there's so much going on, you just can't do it. It's a much more relaxed atmosphere, an easier atmosphere, I think a much more workable atmosphere, much cheaper. You know, you can't compare the price. We invited everyone for free. There was no entrance fee, so to say. Just a smile, the beautiful Israeli smile got you through the door, and of course with security, and just made it for a much more workable atmosphere.
Can you share your impression about the organizing team?
I have to commend both sides of the organizing team. Marty Hachbaum, our managing director, who organized everything for us, is on top of every situation. David Lasher, our marketing director, worked tirelessly to make sure everything was done. He was up nights planning everything. Our security guard, Rick Pedignano, spent a tremendous amount of time. I don't think he went home. We knocked down walls in the bourse to increase space. He brought the top police here. We have a machine gun squad here today before the Israeli ambassador's visit. Tremendous amount of organization went into this from the New York side. From the Israeli side, the same thing. Moti Besser did a tremendous job. We hope his father's at Refuah Shalema. He wasn't feeling well. Moti spent hours. Dana Oren spent a lot of time. Ami Parter. And then the whole administration. I think Israel did a wonderful job organizing it. To get 150 Jewish companies under one roof, this is not an easy thing. And we have not had one fight yet. So far, we're all getting along. Baruch Hashem. And it's a pleasure. There's just such a warm feeling between Israel and America that we just seem to mesh together. And I think the organization, at the moment, there were really no major obstacles or hitches. Everything went very smoothly. And I think everyone was very happy. I think the future will have to be, obviously, we'll have to enlarge this somehow, make it more comfortable, and maybe sort of try to move downstream more, meaning to try to get more retail customers to come to our shows. The important thing is to work together, use our organizational abilities on both sides of the continent to figure out how to do it properly, and to join together as bourses, to represent the bourse as one complete entity, and to try to get a proper customer base that the American and Israeli manufacturing centers can service. But I think that should be the next step, to encourage more retailers to come to such a show and to create the proper venue that they will feel comfortable coming and that can be beneficial for both bourses.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. It was a pleasure. Thank you.